Coming up on Roanoke County Today, we'll visit with Chief of Police Howard Hall about a new building for the Criminal Justice Academy, plus get you prepared for the holiday season. All this and more on the November edition of Roanoke County Today.
Green Ridge offers healthy fun for everyone.
They offer such an array of classes here that no matter what level of fitness you are or not, there's something for you.
Green Ridge is a godsend to me personally. I said it's probably saved my life, or I got back 10 or 15 years.
I feel wonderful. My aches and pains are practically nil. And when I walk out of here, the most interesting paradox to me is that I feel totally energized.
Get healthy at Green Ridge by daily admission or membership.
Welcome back. I'm Dan O'Donnell. I'm Assistant County Administrator for Roanoke County, and I am here today with Chief Howard Hall from our Police Department. Glad you could be with us today.
Thanks, Dan.
Let me talk to you a little bit about our planned police academy, Criminal Justice Academy. Recently, the Board of Supervisors approved construction of a Criminal Justice Academy. Can you tell us what's planned?
Well, as you know, the Roanoke County Criminal Justice Academy has been in existence for 4 or 5 years, and we've been housing that in our Public Safety Center, which really wasn't built for that purpose. So it's been a little bit of a challenge. What the board has approved us doing is actually building an addition on the existing Roanoke City Police Academy, which will provide the classroom facilities, office space, and other needs we have from a building perspective to allow our personnel to train in a facility that's all their own.
Okay, so you're actually going to be expanding Roanoke City's academy. Are you going to actually be merging with their academy, or are you going to have two separate charters and co-locate?
Our plan is to co-locate.
Okay.
We're going to build an expansion that's a little bit over 8,300 square feet to accommodate our needs. They obviously have an existing structure which is relatively new and is a very, very nice structure, has a lot of amenities to it that we'll be able to take advantage of, as well as our own space. So we'll be there together. We're in the process of determining how we can merge some of our training programs. For instance, all police officers in the state of Virginia have to complete 18 weeks of mandatory training. That curriculum is the same for everybody. So we're considering the possibility and moving forward with a plan to merge our basic law enforcement training classes for that 18 weeks, and then splitting for the agency-specific things that we need to provide to our officers, and there's some things that Roanoke City needs to do for theirs that don't necessarily match. So we'll be able to do some things together, but we'll still be two separate academies.
Okay. So what agencies are you going to be training in the Roanoke County Academy?
Well, the Roanoke County Criminal Justice Academy includes the Roanoke County Police Department, the Roanoke County Sheriff's Office, and the Western Virginia Regional Jail. So we're providing training both at the basic level and in service to law enforcement officers, deputy sheriffs, and jail personnel.
Okay, so in one facility you'll have Roanoke City Police, Roanoke County Police, the Roanoke County Sheriff's Department, and the Regional Jail. So 4 different agencies essentially.
Right, we're coming together to, to the degree we can, merge our training resources and try to improve our effectiveness.
You talked a little bit about some of the advantages of co-locating. Can you expand on that a little bit? What are the benefits?
Well, one that sticks out right off the bat would be the advantage of bringing classes together so that we can share instructional resources and facility resources. Is for those 18 weeks of mandatory law enforcement training, our academy has to have instructors, the city's academy has to have instructors. If we merge those classes, we'll be using our instructor resources more efficiently and saving both agencies some resources in that regard. Another big advantage in our opinion, and when I say our, I mean myself and Chief Perkins from the city, as well as the sheriff and the director of the jail, is our new personnel will train from the beginning of their careers with the officers from other agencies that they'll be working with. The Roanoke Valley, includes several jurisdictions. We're very close together. Our personnel interact by necessity all the time, and we feel like developing those relationships at the very beginning of careers will help those officers work together better in the long run. We also feel like that'll be an advantage on the in-service side. When we can start providing our in-service and our specialized training together, our current officers and personnel will get to know each other better, which will help create a better working relationship.
Right, and the county has that experience already in the Fire and Rescue Training Center, because we co-locate our training there with Roanoke City and Vinton, as well as Salem. I think we have seen benefits in that area, so I think it is a good idea. And how about cost of the construction? Is it less expensive to do it this way?
Well, the price tag for our academy, the addition on the Roanoke City facility, is just over $3 million, which we did look at, comparing it to some other options, and found that the options that we had were pretty comparable in terms of construction costs. What I think is really important about this project is that $2.5 million of that $3 million is coming from forfeiture funds, based on a settlement that Roanoke County received a portion of for $2.5 million. That's not coming out of our general fund or our capital plan, or really our taxpayers' pockets. And I think this is a great use of asset seizure resources that will benefit the people in the county and the Roanoke Valley for many, many years to come.
Yeah, and also I understand that the city is actually contributing dollars to the project as well for expanding their parking lot.
They are. The facility as it stands now wouldn't have suitable parking for all of us, so they're contributing $250,000 to expand the parking. Everybody has really come together to try to make this a reality, because we all see the benefits.
Right, it's a true partnership.
Absolutely.
And how about the timetable for the project? When do you think it's going to be finished, ready to go?
Well, it's a pretty significant construction project, so we're probably looking at least a year to have it built. There'll be some additional time needed after that to get the building fitted out and furnished and ready to go. So we're hoping that perhaps in early 15. We're obviously hoping that Mother Nature cooperates with us this winter when the construction starts. Right.
Okay, it sounds like a great project, and wish you well on working through that with you, because it's going to be a good team effort with the city and the county working together. How about some other things going on in your department? I understand the board approved several grants for your department at the last meeting.
They did. It was a total of a little over $86,000 in grants that we're receiving from the Virginia Department of Motor Vehicles, more specifically the Highway Safety Office. Those are grants or funds that they receive from the federal government for traffic safety. So they're divided up into a number of areas, including reducing impaired driving related crashes and the injuries and damage that result from those, to increase speed enforcement, to work towards improving our occupant protection usage rate, and to provide additional traffic enforcement on I-81. You know that the state police generally patrol out there, but we received some funding to bolster those patrols, since that part of I-81 experiences a higher than normal level of crashes, and frankly, a lot of the folks out there in 81 are Roanoke County citizens, so we've got an obligation to try to keep them safe out there as well.
Well, you have a lot going on between building a new criminal justice academy, grants, patrolling highways, and I'd like to say in the first year that you've been here, we think you've done a fantastic job, and the department's definitely going in the right direction. I want to thank you for all your hard work and a long, helpful, and happy career with Roanoke County.
Thanks very much. There's 155 folks in the police department that are all working hard to try to move things forward and keep people safe.
Great. Well, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Dan.
We'll be right back. And I'm here today with Mr. Bill Hunter, who is the Director of Communications and Information Technology for Roanoke County.
Doug Blunt, who is the Director of Roanoke County Parks, Recreation, and Tourism.
With me today is Billy Weizenfeld, who is with the Association of Energy Conservation Professionals.
Today I've got with me Officer Rick Crozier.
Green Ridge offers healthy fun for everyone.
I have 4 children, ages 20 to 7, and I like Green Ridge because there is something here for every single one of them.
They can come here, they like to swim, like the game room. I like, working out.
You don't feel like you're walking to a gym where you just have to be a body trainer, that get to be subconscious of your body, because it is family.
This is not a place just for exercise. It's a place for fun as well.
Have fun at Green Ridge by daily admission or membership.
When you call 911, you want a trained emergency medical professional to take care of you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Emergency Medical Services is a community effort. That's why we want you to join our team. Consider becoming an emergency medical technician. Pull over when an ambulance is approaching. Learn CPR. Urge your elected officials to support emergency medical services. Together, we can save lives.
Higher electric bills, sticker shock at the gas pump, energy can cost a ton, but it's easy to save money and give your budget a boost. Save hundreds of dollars in energy costs by doing just a little. An average household dedicates 11% of its energy budget to lighting. Using new lighting technologies can reduce energy use by 50 to 75%. One of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to cut energy bills is to replace conventional light bulbs with compact fluorescent lamps. They're more efficient and last 6 to 12 times longer. Remember, do a little, save a ton.
Hello, I'm Brian Klingenpeel, and I'm the Public Education Specialist for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue. If you think about the kitchen is really the heart of any home. It's where we find most of the action in the house, and on Thanksgiving that is definitely no different. It's already a holiday that lends itself to things in the kitchen. The whole holiday is centered around turkey and eating, and so the kitchen becomes the central place in the home. Something you may not know is that Thanksgiving is the leading day of the year for home fires caused by cooking equipment. If you think about that a little bit, it makes sense based on what I just told you. So there's some basic safety reminders that we need to remember when we approach the Thanksgiving holiday as well as Christmas holidays, when cooking becomes very central. As always, if you have anything on the stove, you really need to stay with it. Anything on the stove top, somebody needs to be in the kitchen keeping an eye on those items that are on the stove. Also, when we're talking about cooking that Thanksgiving turkey that may be in the oven, if it's in the oven, don't necessarily need to stay in the kitchen, but somebody definitely needs to be in the home. And we do get people that we see that put the turkey in the oven and leave. So we really need to stay in the home when the turkey is in the oven. Also, the kids love Thanksgiving. They're going to be excited about relatives coming over and all the festivities of the day, but especially for smaller children, we really need to keep a 3-foot kids safe zone around any of the cooking equipment. So we like to say 3 feet from the heat, and the kids just really need to be kept 3 feet away from the stove and the oven. We also need to remember that there's other items in the kitchen that are going to be very hot around Thanksgiving too. Just don't forget things like steam from vegetables, or hot liquids such as gravy or coffee that could splash onto children and cause severe burns. We want to keep knives out of the reach of children. We want to keep electrical cords from maybe that electric knife that we're going to use to carve the Thanksgiving turkey. Don't leave that cord dangling over the edge where a child could grab that and pull the knife down on themselves. And we never want to leave children in a room with a candle unattended either. That's very important too for safety. And as always, we want to make sure that we have a working smoke alarm in the house, that someone has tested those batteries, made sure they work, that there's a working smoke alarm, at least one in the house is very important as well. Grease fires are a very common cause of fires in the kitchen too. The best way to put out a grease fire is with a lid that fits that pan. What you're doing is you're smothering the fire, you're taking away the oxygen. Once you get the fire out there, you can then turn off the heat. You've taken away the air, you've taken away the heat, and the fire will go out. That is the single best way to put out a grease fire on top of the stove. Let's shift gears a little bit to turkey fryers. Deep frying turkeys has become extremely popular over the last several years, but it's also still inherently very dangerous. And so what I really like to recommend is that if you want deep fried turkey for your Thanksgiving meal, that you let the professionals at one of our grocery stores or a restaurant take care of that for you. If you insist on frying your own turkey, we just need to keep some basic safety reminders forefront in our minds. One of those is never overfill the turkey fryer. If that hot oil splashes out onto the open flame that's underneath, we're going to have a big problem. Also, we want to make sure that the turkey is completely thawed before placing it into the hot oil. Any kind of moisture that's still on the turkey, we know that water and oil don't mix. That's going to cause a problem as well in frying the turkey. Never use the turkey fryer in a garage or on a wooden deck. We always want to use the turkey fryer outside, well away from the home, so that if there is an accident, we don't cause damage to the house or the structure where there may be other people as well. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. All of this safety information can be found at www.roanokecountyva.gov/fire rescue. Roanoke County Today, we'll be right back.
Volunteer firefighters respond to all types of emergencies. Volunteer firefighters fight fires. Volunteer firefighters save lives. Do you have what it takes? Visit RoanokeCountyVA.gov/FRVolunteer or call 540-777-8706 to become a Roanoke County Fire and Rescue volunteer firefighter.
The Town of Benton's new website has it all. Click on the town calendar to find out what's happening every day of the week, report a concern, and make a request with Request Tracker. Stay informed with Newsflash. Pay bills online and access the Archive Center for meeting minutes, agendas, and budgets. Keep in touch with Benton with one click on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, right from the homepage and much more. BentonVA.gov is your connection to the town of Benton.
Higher electric bills, sticker shock at the gas pump, energy can cost a ton, but it's easy to save money and give your budget a boost. Save hundreds of dollars in energy costs by doing just a little. As much as half of the energy used in your home goes to heating and cooling. You can save a ton by making sure your home is properly sealed and insulated against the elements. Caulk window and door frames, wiring and pipe penetrations, and anywhere air leaks. Weather strip around loose window sashes and doors. Remember, do a little, save a ton.
Now there's another way to stay informed about Roanoke Valley Television. Check out all the latest video productions from RVTV on YouTube. Subscribe to the Roanoke Valley Television channel to see our current videos or to see one of your favorites. Anything from Choose Right, the dangers of synthetic drugs, to Mallory Lewis and Lamb Chop for Star City Reads. Stay up to date with Roanoke Valley Television on YouTube, RVTV3.
I'm Gray Craig, and it's November already and just a few weeks short of Thanksgiving, and with me today is Nancy Duvall, Roanoke County Solid Waste Manager, and Nancy's here to tell us a little bit about the holiday garbage pickup schedule for this year. Nancy?
Yes. We're going to do the garbage collection for Thanksgiving week. We're compressing it into 3 days like we always do. Monday and Tuesday routes will be collected on Monday, Wednesday routes will be collected on Tuesday, and Thursday routes will be collected on Wednesday. So that the guys can have Thursday and Friday off like everyone else.
Good deal. And everybody gets their garbage picked up.
Everybody gets their garbage picked up. That's correct.
Well, what happens with Christmas then? If we skip ahead a few weeks and Christmas, I know, is in the middle of the week this year, what will happen with the schedule then?
We are on schedule for Monday and Tuesday routes. It is Christmas Eve, but the crews will be out there working. Wednesday and Thursday will be delayed by 1 day.
Right, Wednesday and Thursday delayed by 1 day, Christmas week.
Right, on Christmas week, yes, sir.
Now, will that affect recycling during those times, those holiday weeks?
Only on the days that we are off, the containers will not be serviced. They'll still be out there, you'll still be able to put stuff in them, but we won't be collecting them every day as we do during the regular week. If the crews are off, then they won't be serviced. But yeah, we'll be out there the following day and we'll clean it all up just like we always do.
Okay, I guess we ask people to have patience if the recycling trailers are not emptied on a particular holiday.
Right. Have patience, and please, if you get there and it's full, I know it's inconvenient, but just to try to hold on to it until the very next day, and it'll be empty again. You'll be able to put your stuff in there fine.
Good deal. Now, after Christmas, you'll have your Christmas tree pickup.
Yes. The week of New Year's, we will be delayed one day as well. I'll just throw that in because we'll be closed New Year's Day, so Wednesday and Thursday routes will be delayed that week as well. But for Christmas tree collection, the following week, it's Monday, January 6th. We ask that you have all the Christmas trees out to the street on Monday, free of, all the tinsel and glitter and everything, and we'll get to them just as soon as we can during the week. And by Thursday, every tree that's out will have been picked up.
That's amazing. 30,000 or more households with Christmas trees and that kind of thing, and all of it gone within a few days.
If they put it out, it'll be gone. Of course, we get Christmas trees in July, so I think people put them in their backyard and then just throw them out whenever. But yeah, well, if they're out that week, we will get them.
Well, if people have any more questions, can they call your office?
Absolutely. Our number is 387-6225, and then, of course, all of our information is on the website as well.
Great. And that website address is www.roanokecountyva.gov. Thanks for watching Roanoke County Today.
Green Ridge offers healthy fun for everyone.
I have 4 children, ages 20 to 7, and I like Green Ridge because there is something here for every single one of them.
They can come here, they like to swim, like the game room. I like, working out.
You don't feel like you're walking to a gym where you just have to be a body trainer, that get to be self-conscious of your body, because it is family.
This is not a place just for exercise. It's a place for fun as well.
Have fun at Green Ridge by daily admission or membership.
Splash into fun this weekend at Green Ridge Recreation Center. Plunge down the 15-foot water slide, get soaked in the spray ground, relax in the hot tub and Current River, play in the interactive game room or ball court, and get fit in the state-of-the-art wellness center. All for a low daily admission price of $9 or less. In Roanoke County, just off 581, exit 2 north at Peters Creek Road, left on Valley Point Boulevard. Visit GreenRidgeRecreationCenter.com for complete hours, pool schedules, and more information.
We don't have enough money for them all anyways. Exactly.
Right,
hey, do you like this song? No, change it. I hate this song. Well, fine. I like it.
No, dude, I hate
but
this song.
I like
No,
this.
Hey!
This is my radio.
Your radio. This one. I like
Stop.
this. Stop.
No.
I really like that one.
Stop
Please.
it.
This
is my favorite
Okay,
song.
then what about this one? Can we at least agree on this one?
You can listen to it for half the song.
Roanoke County is going to have just a delightful Christmas tree lighting this year. Our annual tree lighting, Christmas tree lighting this year, will be on Monday, December 9th. We're going to be right here at the Green Ridge Recreation Center from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And of course, we begin with our official Christmas tree lighting ceremony. We'll even have Christmas carols by the Masons Cove Elementary School Ask program, which really always adds such a nice element to the already festive event. Then also we will have a heated tent outside this year, and we will have light refreshments. We're even going to have an outside, very small bonfire, so we'll be roasting marshmallows for everyone to enjoy. Also, don't forget Santa. Santa will be here for visits with the children, which will be really a lot of fun. We've added a couple of other new things this year. I will have ice fishing, where the kids can actually win prizes. We're going to have bubblegum buddies and festive buttons as craft activities. Those will also be inside along with Santa. And of course, Santa will have an elf with him to help. What is Christmas without Santa's elf? We're also going to have a rain reindeer train ride out in the parking lot at the side of the building for everyone to enjoy. And Evie the Grandma Elf will be here with handbells and storytelling and magic for the children. So it's really going to be quite a magical evening for everyone. And this year you might even be in for a little different surprise than normal, but yes, he always comes in a very special way. You know, it's a really, really nice event, and the way we have it spread out at Green Ridge, no one really, I mean, sometimes you may have to wait a while for Santa, but he's just so patient and so kind with all the children. He's just, you know, Santa's just delightful, what can I say? And, you know, even though he's busy getting ready for Christmas, he does spend a lot of time with each one of the children. It's going to be on Monday evening, December 9th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And of course, with all of our, you know, Christmas tree lighting ceremonies, the entire event is free to the public, and we invite everyone to come out and begin the holiday season with family and friends and with Roanoke County.
Green Ridge offers healthy fun for everyone.
They offer such an array of classes here that no matter what level of fitness you are or not, there's something for you.
Green Ridge is a godsend to me personally. As I said, it's probably saved my life, or I got back 10 or 15 years.
I feel wonderful. My aches and pains are practically nil. And when I walk out of here, the most interesting paradox to me is that I feel totally energized.
Get healthy at Green Ridge by daily admission or membership.
The town of Vinton is open for business and is committed to improving customer service to its citizens and contractors. In the past, you may have had to wait as much as a day to get a permit for plumbing, electrical, or mechanical work. But things have changed. Now you can get over-the-counter permits in some cases before you walk out the door. We can even take credit card payments. This faster service is at no additional cost to the taxpayer. It's all part of the town's dedication to improving customer service. Find out more at vintonva.gov.
Don't fall. There you go. Go fast.